Yo, what's good, guys? Gavin from here, back with part 2 of What If Tanjiro was trained by Giyu Tomioka. So last time I left off, he was about to fight the hand demon, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, it doesn't really matter. I swear I just watched a video, but I forgot where I left off. And please like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm just honestly doing this for fun. I don't expect much out of this channel, but yeah, I hope so. I hope it's gonna be good. A good thing. Okay, now we're gonna get into the video. So by the way, I'm just playing my game. So we go to them about to fight, and then they're already talking. They finish talking. Tanjiro gets the kid out of there. I say a lot. Then he goes in to slash off the head demon's neck instantly, but he misses. He was just not close enough. Then the hand demon tries to punch him. He would use dead calm, slice up all his hands, and then just kill him. It's that easy. The hand demon was a problem for Tanjiro because Tanjiro didn't really know how, wasn't experienced enough. So yeah, and he didn't get, and I believe that Giyu will train him a little better. So yeah, he would kill the hand demon pretty easily. And then he would do the same thing that he did in the original, because even though he's a little bit more heavy and has a little bit of a Rengoku like personality, he is still Tanjiro. He's still gonna cry. So yeah, in those situations he will still cry. And after all that's done, they finish final selection. After I say he would do what Sabito did and kill every demon on the mountain. Actually, I believe that Zenitsu would probably have killed one, passed out, and just ching. And then after that, they get their new blades. Of course, Tanjiro's is the same black. But before we get into that part, he would go back to the Hashira mansions. It was, of course, Kanao, because she was trained by Shinobu, if you did not know. Fun fact. And then he would just, and then he would train a little bit more until his next mission. He wouldn't have too much time to train, but yeah, he would get used to his new sword. The first mission he went on, I'm pretty sure, was the Swamp Demons. Yeah, it was the Swamp Demons. So, hold on, yeah, it is. I had to double check in my mind. So basically, the next thing that would happen is, he would get to the place, and meet the guy that just got his fiancée taken away and eaten. Sad, honestly, very much sad. And then he would smell everything goes down the same. They meet the Swamp Demon. Nezuko's with him, by the way. She's still with him. She still goes on the mission with him. he'd find out there was 3. Um, and then he would kill one of them already. Like, it would be, because he's a lot faster and stronger, so he would be he would be able to easily kill one of them. So that was the weakest one of them, and then he would go to the original, but he doesn't know he's the original. But he would get back into the swamp, get sucked into the swamp. Nezuko would get out. By the way, she would be able to get out before then. And Tanjiro says, "Be careful," even though he knows that Nezuko is really strong. Stronger than the original. By the way, if you hear any outside noise, it's my neighbor, then I'm sorry about that. It's back. He kills the demon in the swamp, after trying to figure out how to, because he wouldn't be used to the, mountain, like the air, because he wasn't trained in the mountains. That's the one thing that was harder than, Giyu's training. He was trained in the mountains, where there was less air. So yeah, he would still get used to it pretty fast. He would get out, he would kill, the swamp demon by using, waterfall. Right, he used waterfall. I forgot what he used. I'm pretty sure it was waterfall, but if I'm wrong, it doesn't really matter. He used the same techniques that he used in the original. And killed him. And then, he would get out. And then, Nezuko would be fighting the swamp demon. By the way, people don't really realize, but Nezuko was physically stronger than Tanjiro. Like, by a good amount. Like, she was really freaking strong. But yeah, anyways. And by the way, this is James Rail, so yeah. But yeah, she would be going back and forth. Tanjiro comes up and slices his hands off, like in the original. Tries to get information. Fails. The demon tries to tag them again, but Tanjiro just kills him because he ain't dealing with that bullshit. And then he would he would go to the place where Muzan was at. Wait, was that? Yeah, it was. Okay. I thought that I remembered wrong. He'd go to the place where Muzan was at. Everything would happen the same. When he meets Muzan, he tries to slash at him, but Muzan is still far above him. Like, far above him. And then then after that, he would turn the guy into a demon. Tanjiro easily holds him down. And then once the cop comes, Lady Tamayo comes. I just want everything to be the same because, yeah. But still. And then he goes with what's his name? Tamayo's helper, and then, well, he goes with her. They meet up, and then he finds out about her and finds out that he can get 12 key to key blood, but from all of the 12 key to key, and then cure Nezuko, hopefully, and then the two demons, the arrow demon and the ball demon, come. I'm very bad with names. Tanjiro would not waste time and would sense them. He would probably have better sensory. He would sense them, and then he would instantly just use dead calm to block all the balls, and then like cut up the balls, and then the ball demon would get mad, but it doesn't really matter because she's about to die. He goes after the arrow demon first, just for plot sake, and then but instead, unlike the original, he's more calm and focused. So yeah, I mean, he would think these are 12 key to key, so he would be very focused. And then he would just kill the kill the arrow demon. After getting hit with one arrow, he would be able to maneuver and kill because of the thing that Lady Tamayo's helper put on his head. He would be able to kill the hand demon because he would be able to see the arrows, maneuver around them, and kill the hand demon. And he wouldn't get caught off guard by any other one because he would be on guard the whole time. So yeah, he would maneuver through all of them, so he's not hurt at all. He would be able to make it back to Nezuko and the ball demon. Susumaru is the hand demon and the ball demon. He would get behind Susumaru and just cut off her head. Instead of Tamayo to do the little spell. Which I really like her ability. That's a pretty cool ability, in my opinion. And then they would talk some more, and then and then Tanjiro would head out to his next mission. He would run into the Netsu, do the same thing as the original, which I'm like the Netsu, I'm a simp. Well, as my friend called me, a spin. Like, seriously, she says that I'm a mixture between a simp and a friend. I mean, pimp. But yeah, anyways. When he does the same thing with Zenitsu, they go to the mansion thing. Everything happens the same, and Zenitsu still passes out and yada yada. Tanjiro would not be anywhere near as injured. So yeah. I don't think he'd be injured at all. Actually, he might have gotten a couple marks because of the demon claw attack. He would probably get a little off guard by that. This one's already longer than the last one. Next things that would happen would be, well, of course they would meet Inosuke. Inosuke would try and challenge Tanjiro. Tanjiro would probably do what Giyu did and just tie him up until he calmed down, and then he would let him get down. So yeah, he would tie him up and let him down. Because he would be far above Inosuke. I would say that in the original, Tanjiro was stronger than a rookie, but nowhere near Hashira level. I would say he would be the rank, like on the level of a rank like 2 below Hashira. 2 ranks below Hashira. And then because I forgot the ranks. I'm sorry. I just can't remember the ranks. Mizunoto, yeah, I can't. I just remember Mizunoto. But yeah, he's about that strong. Which sadly we never seen them really go through the ranks. I was looking forward to that. I know a lot of people weren't. They didn't really care about that. I didn't. But I'm an idiot. I'm a nerd. So, bully me. No, don't bully me. I've been enough bullied. No. Next thing that will happen is, well, they get healed, mostly in Inosuke. But I say that he'd probably get a little more hurt than in the original. The next thing that would happen would be, but yeah, the mountain. So they get healed. But Tanjiro, no, Tanjiro wouldn't know about that. Never mind. So I was gonna have him talk to the Netsu and shit. The whole thing happens with freaking Nezuko. Which Nezuko is adorable. So cute. And in her demon form, I mean, she's hot. And I'm 14, so try it, pussies. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure they meet the demon slayers. They're getting destroyed. They have to cut off all the webs, which would be pretty easy for them. They would, and then, by the way, the Netsu is still doing his thing. So everything that happens with the Netsu happens. And then we will go to the freaking oh yeah, they face the big muscular puppet. That puppet would be really weak, so they wouldn't have a problem with it. But it's not that it's weak physically, it's just like not able to touch them. Well, especially fucking Tanjiro. But yeah. he kills some other demon, the same way as in the original. Takes pity at the last second. The next thing that would happen would be, um, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he encounters Rui. Like, they fight the father demon. The same thing happens. Actually, I say that Tanjiro is able to cut him, and like slice off a couple arms, but he would just regrow. Tanjiro would not think that this is an upper moon because he would know, or lower moon. Sorry, one of the 12 cubic key, I should say. But yeah, and then he would tell Inosuke when he's flying off that he is strong, so be careful. But he wouldn't say 12 cubic key. And then he would meet Rui. I would say that he is able to do a lot better against Rui, but he is not able to beat him because even though he may not be Hashira level Rui, he's not Rui might not be Hashira level, but he's above every demon except the ones on Hashira level. I used burn heal on freaking poison. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Do I have an antidote? No, I do not. I gotta go buy this. But yeah. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, Rui is much stronger than what we see in canon. But the problem was that he was he was like distributing his powers to his family. So, fun fact. So of course he would still get Himokami Kagura. And so everything goes the same, except he almost kills, he does better against Rui. Still wouldn't kill Rui, and Tomioka would have to do that. Shinobi doesn't do all that stuff because she already knows all that shit. But they would still take Inosuke and Zenitsu to the Hashira mansions, and Shinobu, I would say that Shinobu was watching from afar. Shinobu would tell Tanjiro that what happened with Zenitsu, and Tanjiro would wait until like a little later to tell Zenitsu. He would be like, like after he was helped out and all that. So they got training. It started when they started actual training. Then freaking the Netsu was still weak for a while, but then Tanjiro tells him the truth on what happened to him. And then the Netsu would start believing himself again. Tanjiro would. I do believe that Tanjiro would get a little bit of training actually, but not as much as in the original, because he already knows concentration, breathing constant. So yeah. And then he would go to Um, so, of course, they're still gonna have the Mugen Train arc. Gonna have a little thing coming to them. I'm gonna have something else happen though. It's gonna be a little bit different than the original. Don't worry, it's not too big of a difference. But we're not getting to that yet. He would Kana would actually be talking a little bit more, but still not like completely like chatterbox. It should still be more to herself, a little bit more to herself, but a little bit less than the original. So yeah, and then I'm gonna say that the Natsu's like enough confident to be able to use the power, because I would feel like all that shit would happen. So actually, I am gonna have Tanjiro do something. He is going to go to Rengoku, and he is going to ask him about Himokami Kagura. And Rengoku still would not know what that is. So, but he might have found, but he would tell him to go ask his father. Tanjiro has already met his father, Rengoku's father, which he's a total dickhead. But still. And then but when he was trying to learn, but when he asked about that, he said he knew. But since he's a dickhead, he decides to rip apart the book that he had. So he would rip apart the book. He would he would rip apart the book. Tanjiro would be but there would be one paper. And then I'm gonna say that Tanjiro was able to do it a little bit, like in the movie train arc. He was able to do it at the last minute. Didn't kill Akaza though. So yeah, he would do really. He is still a lot stronger than in the original, but he will not earn Himokami Kagura like ultra fast. So, but he would get the first form, which I forgot what the first form is. I'm not gonna go check it right now. I'll check it later, but it's not gonna come into play because he's not gonna be using it in the Mugen Train arc. Because he wouldn't feel right doing it. Because it's out of his style. So yeah, but he would the train arc would happen. It would start. So yeah, that would happen, and then the same thing happens. But this time they're always risky. Yeah, Rengoku. Rengoku shows off to Inosuke and Zenitsu. Inosuke and Zenitsu would being pressed. Tanjiro would be 2 because he wouldn't see Rengoku fight too much, not as much as the others. But here's where the twist comes in. Muchiro's with them. Muchiro, I believe, to be stronger than the Snake Hashira, which is Obino. I don't remember his name. But yeah, he would be stronger than the Snake Hashira. I believe that Muchiro is fourth strongest, and Rengoku is third. Of course, Tsunemi and Guillaume are first. But the reason why I say that Rengoku was third is because, 1, Akaido was very impressed with him. 2, all the Hashiras were surprised that Rengoku died to Upper Moon 3, when Hashiras are supposed to be weaker than Upper Moons. So yeah. And plus I'm biased, so I'm making him the strongest in this one. Fight me. But anyways, so yeah, Muchiro's there. This is where I'm gonna end off this part. Have a good day, everyone, and see you next time.